Well, it's another day. It's 20 past 6 in the morning at the moment, and I'm going to go up the River Tamar. The Tamar runs 61 miles upriver. It runs for, but I'm only going to paddle about, I think it's about 5.5 miles. I'm going to paddle upriver and fish and that. So yeah, turn the camera a minute. That down there is Millbrook in Cornwall. So, and the best way to go upriver is stay on the Cornwall side, because on the other side we got Devonport Dockyard, and they're always doing ship movements and all that. So and you got to stay a certain distance away from it as well, and it's just easier to travel up, go on the Cornwall side, out the way a little. So, and really, anyone got a break, they would anyway. Just come on the Cornwall side in a kayak and go up on the Cornwall side. You wouldn't really, a normal person wouldn't paddle up river on the Dockyard side, because you know, you got tugs, you got warships, there's always stuff going on. But it's a beautiful morning, I cannot moan. At the moment, the tide is still going out. Low tide's 8 o'clock, about 8 o'clock in the morning. So, but it's only small tides. But I've been hearing rumours that people's been catching bass up here, so I've got to give it a try. And I'll be honest, truth is, I can't remember the last time I went up the river. It might have been about 3 years ago now. I can't remember. It's got to be better than what I've had when I've gone down the Raymed the last 2 times, and when I went to the Moonstone. There's got to be something better. Yeah, so today it's Thursday. The video you'll see before this one was on Tuesday, and then I'm going out again tomorrow on Friday, because next week there's no kayak fishing, because the weather's not good. A lot of rain, a lot of wind next week, so it looks like a week off then. Right, I'm going to carry on paddling up the river. Catch you in a minute. Okay, so that in front of you can see is the 12 Point Ferry. And at the moment there's only 2 running. One's in for a refurb, I believe, and that's your link from Cornwall to Devon, one of your links. The other one's still loading, so I'm fine. I'll just slip right across as this one's passing me. That's the slipways there, what you can see now. That's been there some years now. At the moment, as you can see, you should be able to see it on the camera, I'm paddling up towards the Salt Ash Bridge. And that's where the camera's pointing now, that's all Salt Ash over that way, on the other side of the boats. What a take, then. Slack water now. It's definitely a little take. How nice is that? all I've had so far is one little bass he followed me up. I can see fish jumping over there. That's not a mullet jump. Very noisy here. Having those bridges above you. Finally a fish. Just a small bassy. Well, I've got to admit, the last 2 weeks, I think my decision making on where to go has been no good at all. Can't be just me like that. Just make wrong decisions on where to go. How many else are you like that? Put it in the comments. Be interested to see how many others are like me, making the wrong decisions at the moment. I've been down here now. 2.5 hours. And all I've had is one little bass. In a way, I'm glad the weather's going to be really bad next week to give me a break for a week. Got to be light at the end of this tunnel in a minute. At the moment I've got wind against tide now. But I've got to admit, it's nice to come somewhere different instead of going to the same places. Right, I've just got to hang around here a minute ferries are crossing at the moment, so it's out of their way. Let them cross. As soon as they pass and they land, it takes them good 20 minutes to reload up, get all the cars off and that, so you've got plenty of time to get by. You don't have to rush. That's Denport over there, where I'll point the camera now. That's where I come from. I'm a Denport boy, born and bred. If I remember rightly, through the daytime, like rush hour times, there's usually 3 ferries on, and then as soon as the rush hour is over, it goes down to 2 through the daytime. And then in the evenings, I don't know what time it starts from, you get 1 ferry every hour on it each side. It's just that 1 ferry doing that service at night. There you go. Well, I've not fished here in a few years. I used to come here all the time. That wind's picked up. I reckon that wind is hitting 15 mile an hour at times now. So at the moment I'm in Tall Point. By Tall Point, I'm going to work my way along the coast over there to Millbrook, and then I'm going in. Yeah, I'm just going to see if I can pick anything up now. Back out again tomorrow, so I'm not first. I've been out here how long now? 6 hours so far. And all I've had to show for it is 1 little bassy, but I don't mind in a way. I love being out here. I'd rather be out here than sitting at home thinking I should have went out all day. So still loving my Sandy Andy lures. Still using them. Most of the ones I've got are the 22 grams I use. I do have some of the smaller grams. I think I've got 2 of them, but I haven't really used them. They're always my first lure to pick out of the box. Every time. But one thing, I'm liking not the weedless ones now. That seems, I've still got weedless ones, but when I lose them or whatever, I will be replacing them with weedless. I'll go ones with the hooks out. I do prefer them down that way, to be honest. You know, that's just how I like to use them. Every once in a row, you know what I mean? When I was going upriver this morning, all this was like a sheet of guns. Look at it now. By the time I go in, I've done around about, I would say, roughly 13 miles today. All that gunfire you can hear, that's coming from, hang on, let me turn the kayak around a bit, from down there. That's HMS, that's Raleigh over in Torquay Point. They're on the gun range over there. If I was at home now, I would hear that. Blowing that way. Alright, let's see if I can catch something. Watched now by the MD police as I float up the river casting. Nowhere near your stuff. He's watching me like an old there. Side, and they've come right over this side, just crawling and watching me. Oh, they're turning now. Yeah, I don't know if you'll see them. They're turning now. They were watching me like that because they thought I was going to go near something. I know the rules of the area. I'm not stupid. making my way back up the river now. I was down there for 3.5 hours, one little bass. What a difference to what it was this morning now. How much more choppy it is. I'll be honest, I've had enough now. That wind's really picked up here. But one thing I always do before I go in, because I'm not going to fish no more now, always take the lures off once. Because it's because I carry my trolley on the back of my kayak with me, and it's so easy. It's so easy to lean to the back. It's so easy to lean to the back, you grab the trolley off, you forget your roots are there. It's happened to one of my mates already. Yeah. I've always tucked mine off anyway, but he never thought of doing that until he got the hook in him. He had to go up to A&E to have it removed. The actual video of it was trying to get the hook out. It's on my YouTube channel. As he was being silly. Yeah, there's my lure box. Full of them. Full of sandy Andes there. All colours. Right, that's me done. I'm making my way in. Tight lines till next time.